Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including another cable TV network shutting down, and this one is a big warning to all kids networks out there. We'll tell you what's happening. YouTube TV is adding some new channels and reportedly working on a cheaper package. Big changes coming there. We'll tell you all about them. And lastly, before we get into all the other stories, it was a very big weekend of news. MTV is back to music just like the old days. For a limited time, we'll tell you what's happening. But if you miss the old days, the 80s and 90s of MTV, it's back for a limited time. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. It's a busy one. There's a lot to talk about. But you can find a link to all the stories we're about to talk about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read it for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you like what we do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button or hitting that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, let's dive into it. Major blow to kids television here. This is in Canada, but it's a big warning sign. And if you've followed me for a while, you know I've been saying that kids programs, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and more are some of the most likely to shut down. Well, after over 40 years of being on television, the Canadian children's television, Wild Brain, is shutting down its iconic network of families, including the Family Channel, Family Junior, and more. This comes as a lot of kids just don't watch TV. And now Canada, we're seeing also up there Nickelodeon's going away in Canada as a channel and more. Real quick breakdown here. Kids just don't watch television. We've seen this. Cartoon Network's average age during prime time edged up over 18, well beyond their normal demographic. That's why we see things like Adult Swim starting at 5 p.m. Eastern with things like King of the Hill. Classic Cartoon Network shows coming on there. I still think Cartoon Network Nickelodeon in the United States is in big danger, and this is a big sign. This is a wildly popular kids network in Canada. We saw Nickelodeon announce plans to shut down. Now this is shutting down. Look for a lot of kids networks across the country to shut down. Disney's already shut down a lot of its networks for youth across the world. Australia, Europe, parts of Asia have all seen the Disney Channel go away. Instead, they're directing people to Disney Plus. I suspect we'll see that continued trend come to the United States very soon. I got several kids. None of them, even though we have all kinds of live TV options, are turning on to watch Nickelodeon or the Disney Channel. They're going to YouTube, Crunchyroll, and more with it. So we'll watch that closely. But another cable TV network shutting down. This comes as Universal Kids did shut down in the United States earlier this year. All right, next up, YouTube TV is working to offer a cheaper sports package. Fubo today is launching a cheaper one. DirecTV's had one. Other services have been launching cheaper sports-centric TV packages. Well, according to reports, YouTube TV wants to do the same. And that was a big part of the fight with Fox. Apparently, it was about Fox granting them permission to use their content for this cheaper discounted package with it. Now, it's reported to include local TV stations like ABC, NBC, Fox, and the like, and sports networks. Fox wants them to also put in like Fox News into this bundle. We'll see. We don't know what the terms of that talk were once they reached the deal, but for now, it's been reported over there by Puck Newsletter that YouTube TV is working very hard to build a smaller package. Now, this isn't exactly new. YouTube announced years ago that they would love to offer a second, smaller package. It's just been the cable networks have been unwilling to do it. For example, Disney for many, many years said if you want ESPN, you also have to carry the Disney Channel, Freeform, all these other channels had to be included in your base package. Fox has done it. Hey, you want FS1 on your local Fox? You've got to include Fox News and Fox Business in your core package. It's not unusual. Many companies do this. But in recent years, suddenly they've become willing to be more flexible on that. And because of that, we're starting to see cheaper TV packages with this. We'll see if that all plays out. But for now, good news. YouTube TV is going to, or at least is working on offering a cheaper sports package. When will it launch? What will it include? We don't know. Big negotiation coming up. Next up later this year, YouTube TV needs to renew its deal with Disney to keep offering ESPN. I suspect once that deal is done, then we'll learn more about the new cheaper package. They probably want to get ESPN in on this before they launch it. Speaking of channels, though, they've launched a few new ones on YouTube TV, including the News Network, OAN, and Great American Faith and Living is now launched on YouTube TV with classic shows like Father Knows Best, Tiny House, Big Living, and more, all included on there. YouTube TV continuing to slowly add new channels. All right, MTV for a little while is going back to its roots. If you have MTV2, MTV Classic, and more, MTV will be returning to around-the-clock music videos formats like it did in the 80s and 90s and a little bit into the 2000s. But MTV, with MTV2, MTV Live, and MTV Classic, nostalgic marathons of music. Now, this is leading up to the VMAs. Interestingly, the VMAs will be broadcast on CBS this year and co-aired on MTV, but they're really pushing people to watch it on CBS this year. And this is an attempt to promote the upcoming VMAs. Now, this will just run until September 7th, so hurry if you want to check it out. If you've said, hey, I wish MTV would show music, this is your chance to show them that you'll actually watch it. So if you want this more, go watch it to support it. Check it out. Link in the show notes down below if you want to learn more. But MTV2, MTV Live, and MTV Classic now airing music for a limited time. All right, good news for Walmart Plus subscribers in our next story. They are getting a choice now of free Peacock or Paramount Plus. Now, Walmart started to roll this out to subscribers over the weekend, and I wonder if they did it a little early. We're working on confirming that, but subscribers were met with a pop-up saying that they will now get the option to pick between Paramount Plus or Peacock and get a free ad-supported version. Now, every 90 days, you would be able to swap back and forth. So, hey, it's football season. Peacock has some exclusive football games. Maybe you want to get Peacock right now, binge watch everything on Peacock, and then in 90 days switch to Paramount Plus and binge watch everything on Paramount Plus. Not a bad deal. Now, these are the ad-supported plans. Paramount Plus does allow you to, for a small fee, a few dollars, upgrade to the ad-free version of it. But for now, this is rolling out. Not all Walmart subscribers are able to get this yet. It seems to be rolling out slowly, or maybe they just put it up a little early over the holiday weekend. We're working on confirming that with Walmart and NBC. But it's great news. Walmart has been really trying to fight Amazon Prime by making Walmart Plus much more attractive. You get the gas discounts, you get even things like Burger King's cheap food, discounts on their food over there, and now giving you an option of Paramount Plus or Peacock for free streaming. Is not a bad deal. Check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to learn more. Again, rolling out slowly. I've had multiple readers contact us, telling us about it. We've seen screenshots. I have not been able to sign up for it yet. All right, next up, Sling TV's free stream is adding 5 new channels. Sling TV's free ad-supported streaming service, you do not need a credit card, is one of the few that does include a free DVR, though, allowing you to DVR the channels it offers. Added a bunch of new channels, including Newsmax 2, Earth Day 365, and more on it. So if you have Sling TV, or you did, and you want to check it out, if you like Pluto TV, Tubi, and more, it's nice. The big selling point here is the fact that it includes a free DVR with it. All right, this next one, we got a lot more core kind of news, but I wanted to bring up something I've been hearing more about. We're getting more reports of scammers pretending to be streaming services or internet providers targeting cord cutters with spam calls, trying to get you to give them a credit card, sign up for internet service using gift cards, and more. Well, according to several reports out here, but the FBI in Los Angeles is issuing an urgent warning that AI is being increasingly used in these targeted phone scams to impersonate people's voice, to better tailor their message, and to scam more people at once. It's reported that over $1 billion has been siphoned out of people's accounts since 2024. So this is very recent. A lot of people are falling for scams. I've seen a growing number of them. Hey, we're from Comcast. And, we'll give you half off your internet. If you prepay for 6 months, we'll give you 6 months for free. I've also heard that from Cox and Spectrum customers getting the same one. We've also heard a growing number of, hey, your Netflix credit card's expired. Please upgrade it. or update it and more. Be careful. As cord cutting grows, scammers are taking notice, and more scammers are targeting you out there in cord cutting, and now they're using AI for it. Be careful. I wanted to really, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's a big thing. Take caution against this. All right. Back to the Future is coming back to movie theaters. Back to the Future, the classic movie from the 80s, is turning 40 years old, and it's going to get a special box set and on October 31st, for a limited run, return to theaters. Now, these have become very popular recently. Seen a lot of success over it, and I am excited. But Back to the Future coming to theaters in October. Any Back to the Future fans? Well, here's your chance. Maybe you didn't see it the first time in theaters. Maybe it's just been a long time. You can go and enjoy it in theaters. Today's deal of the day: the Google TV Streamer 4K drops its price to $84. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the cheapest or maybe one of the cheapest prices I've seen it. Normally a $99.99 streaming player is just $84 for Labor Day sale. Hurry up. I record these the day before. No notice on when this ends, so don't wait if you want it. I bet it won't last too much longer. But very powerful streaming player at a great price. Link in the show notes if you want to learn more about it. All right, Tablo DVRs has been having some problems, so they swear their guide data issue has been fixed, and if you're still experiencing it, please reset your device. But Tablo announced that a big offline mode change has been coming that's been long requested that will allow you to use your Tablo DVR even if you lose internet for a while. So on Android and Fire TV devices, to start with more device support coming soon, hopefully Roku soon and others, you will be able to still use your Tablo DVR even if your internet's not working. You'll be able to connect directly to it, and if Comcast or Spectrum or whoever you get your internet from goes out, your Tablo DVR will still work and will still continue to record programs based on what you set. Now, guide data will not update. Obviously, at some point that guide data will run out if you don't return to internet at some point, because it uses internet to download the hey, what's on TV today kind of info. But great news to see, Tablo DVRs now work without internet. A nice upgrade, starting off with Fire TV and Android TV devices, rolling out to more devices soon. Pluto TV's got some big news coming up. They are doing a special John Ritter commemorative stream. They're going to do a live Start Study Three's Company read to honor John Ritter and his career with this. It'll be exclusively streamed on Pluto TV. Pluto TV also announced that they're adding 11 new live channels here in September. We got the full list over at Core Cars News, but a few quick highlights is Ancient Aliens, America's Next Top Model channels, Hogan's Heroes, Live PD Presents, and First 48, Storage Wars, and more, all now live streaming 24/7 on Pluto TV, or will be rolling out soon in September. Link in the show notes if you want to see the full list of all the shows and movies. All right, last week, quick update on a story we reported was going to happen last week, that the CW is continuing to become a sports network. We reported that there were sources saying that they were going to get exclusive football content and basketball content from the new Pac-12 as they add new members to the conference. That has been confirmed. CBS is the primary partner, but the CW is the secondary partner in this, and we'll see a lot more college football and college sports in general from the Pac-12 conference, which includes Oregon State and Washington State right now, but about to get a bunch of other teams from the Mountain West joining. This comes as, there's two things people watch, sports and news, that they still watch live on things like YouTube TV, Hulu, and more. Those are the two primary reasons people pay for it. I know there are others, but those are the primary. And that's driven a lot of networks to become sports networks. True TV's becoming a sports network. TBS, TNT, and others are all focusing more heavily on sports. And the CW is following suit. We'll keep a close eye on this, but if you are a fan of sports, CW is going to become a channel you want. And lastly, it's being reported that King of the Hill is getting a 15th season. Oop. All right. King of the Hill is getting a 15th season of its popular show. Now, I am excited about this. It's being reported as confirmed through sources out there from Vulture. But it's not been confirmed by Hulu. Now, apparently Disney ordered 20 episodes that we've only seen 10 of them in the 14th season, and now we're expecting to get the other 10 in the 15th. I was very, very impressed with the new show. Highly recommend it. Really did a good job with the new season. It was a great watch. Would recommend it. Very excited for a new one here. I'm hoping the 15th won't be the final season of King of the Hill, and we'll see even more going forward. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all had a fantastic Labor Day. I will talk to you all again real soon. Until then, take care, be safe. Have a fantastic day, everybody.